This is a special report from ABC News Digital.
I'm Dan Kleffler in New York with this ABC News Digital Special Report. The deadly massacre at that mall in Kenya now in its fourth day. Government forces there say they are still picking off militants as they are going through the mall, while the terrorists, the Somalia-based Shabab militant group, is claiming to still have some hostages. ABC's Lindsay Davis is on the ground in Nairobi with the latest on this. And Lindsay, where are we standing right now? Because there's been some confusion over the past 24 hours about who in fact does have control of the mall.
Right. You know, there have been lots of conflicting reports, Dan, and if you listen to Kenyan authorities, they very much have the spirit of we have prevailed, we are in control. They have been saying that for several hours, in fact, even last night, but we continue to hear, not so much within the last hour or so, but throughout the day, we've continued to hear loud explosions and gunfire just off in the distance, about a half mile or so away, taking place inside the mall. Now, we've been told that the Kenyan military is responsible for those noises, that they've been going through floor by floor, combing the mall, searching every square foot to detonate any explosives that were inside the building, and also to shoot at anything that they found suspicious at all. But then we heard maybe about 2 hours ago from the Ministry of Defense a new report that there may be more hostages still inside. But again, that was about 2 hours ago. We continue to hear from Kenyan authorities that they are back in control of the mall.
And the interesting angle to this is that Kenyan authorities and Al-Shabaab, the group that has claimed responsibility for this attack, have been using Twitter and social media essentially to get out the message for as the situation is developing.
Right, and Al-Shabaab, it's questionable because Twitter apparently has been kind of trying to close down and shut down the accounts as they reopen them. But, you know, there have been some reports that more than the 62 lives have been claimed in this attack. But we have not been able to verify that. The only thing that I could update you with is that the Red Cross today saying that still 51 people are missing. And then we've also heard some reports of morgues in Nairobi bringing in extra staff in preparation for additional bodies coming there today.
Have Kenyan authorities said that they have concern about other potential targets either in Nairobi or in Kenya?
No, we haven't. And in fact, when we've heard from Kenyan authorities in recent days, including the president, he has been very firm that he feels that there should not be any travel advisories even here to Kenya. They're still trying to encourage tourism, still trying to encourage people to come here to Kenya. And in fact, in recent minutes even, we've been told that people have been assured that they could come back to the mall to get their cars. Now, we're not sure really how that could happen because this main road, which is just one of the entrances into the mall, remains closed. So again, a lot of conflicting reports, and I might add to what you were saying, because you know, the Kenyan military, the Defense Department, and also police have been tweeting a lot of their information. And so again, there's kind of some confusion about what's really real.
And you said, Lindsay, you're about a half mile away from the actual mall itself. Have police or authorities there, have they expanded the perimeter that they've essentially got on lockdown or shut down? And have people been trying to, as you're pointing out, if that's the main road there, have people been trying to get in to either look for loved ones or get their cars, as they've been apparently urged to do?
You know, people have been encouraged all along to call the Red Cross to report people who've been missing. So they've been discouraged from coming this way. Now, this is just one of multiple entrances into the mall. We heard reports yesterday that people were going to some of the other entrances, and that the police actually used tear gas in some cases in order to make the crowds disperse. But we have not seen people coming in this direction in an attempt to get to the mall.
All right, ABC's Lindsay Davis in Nairobi, Kenya. Lindsay, thank you for that. And of course, obviously stay safe. We have a complete report on the latest as that development does continue in Kenya. I'm Dan Kleffler in New York with this ABC News Digital Special Report.
This has been a special report from ABC News Digital.